What's going on, everybody? It's the Creative Fro checking back in for another episode of What I Wish I Knew Wednesday. And today I'm going to be going over long exposure photography. And the reason why I wish I knew about this when I first started out, I would see these kind of photos on the internet and I was wondering, wow, how do they make the sky look so soft? How does the water look silky smooth? And how do you get these long light trails? Over some time, I have figured out all the steps it takes to achieve these photos, so I wanted to break it down with you guys today. But before I do, let me remind you real quick to hit the big red subscribe button if you have yet to already, and also turn that notification bell on just for fun. In order to achieve these kind of photos, you're gonna need a camera that allows you to change the shutter speed. You're gonna wanna choose a slower shutter speed so the camera is open for longer, and that way you can capture the movement of the clouds, water, or cars, whatever you're trying to capture. And you can choose anywhere from 1 second, half a second, 2 seconds, whatever fits for you and the look you're trying to get in the final image. The next thing you're gonna need is a tripod or any sturdy surface that's around. A reason why you want to have a sturdy surface is because when you're taking this photo over a longer period of time, if the camera moves during the long exposure, it will cause the image to be blurry and it's not going to turn out how you want it to look. So by throwing your camera on a tripod, it eliminates that possibility of having any camera shake during the photo. If you're looking to do this in the daytime to try to get the sky or any sort of water trail, you're going to want to have an ND filter or a polarizer. And this allows you to block the light. Since our shutter is going to be open for a longer time, that means more light is going to get into the camera. So this is where a filter comes into use, because this filter will block the light. It won't overexpose your final image. Say if you didn't have this and your shutter is open for 1 second, your camera's pointing at the sun for 1 second, so by the time that image is done, you're just gonna see a white screen. Think of these as sunglasses for your face during a sunny day and it blocks the sun. This is what it will do for your camera. This is why I like the variable filters, because you can adjust the amount of filtering that you actually need. And the last thing I'd recommend is using a remote shutter. Now you can buy them at the store and they can connect into your camera through the HDMI port, or you can use any camera app on your phone that connects to your camera, and you can use either the controller or the app itself to actually set off the camera shutter. So normally when you take a picture, you're pressing down on the camera and that can cause shake. So if you're doing a long exposure and you press down to start the camera, it could have a little bit of blur at the beginning, which would negatively affect the photo in the end. So by having a tripod and using a remote shutter, that eliminates any possibility of having camera shake. How about you join us back here on the VAV channel next Sunday and putting these steps into use to achieve long exposure photos and to have more of a visual to see how these steps can be put into use. If you guys didn't see, last Sunday we went over the 5 steps to achieve cinematic footage and I put those steps into use, so check out that video. So that's all I have for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Please like if you did, comment down below if there's anything you wish you knew, and share this video if you think it could help somebody. It's the Creative Fro, and I gotta capture some long exposures.